It's a level of success where it's a door. It's a door. When you platinum and you getting 50,000 a show, I've been there. There's a door that you can walk in. I'm not sure if it's homo or if it's Illuminati. I just didn't take that though. I went straight.
What do you mean?
Listen. When you get to a level of success, when you getting 30, 40, 50,000 a show, you platinum, you running across the world. There's three different doors, right? There's three different ways to walk. There's to the left. There's to the right, and then there's straight. Straight is you're on your own. Let's see if you continue this success, young man.
Okay.
Let's see if it's all about your skills, young man. Let's really see that.
Okay.
When you went straight. To the right, I'm not sure if that's the homo shit right there. And then there's to the left, I'm not sure if there's some sacrifice shit going on right there. I'm not sure because I went straight. But I was offered these doors.
It's just you were offered some gay shit?
I don't, no. I'm saying that to the right when I seen it, those was those guys over there. You know what I'm saying? Those different people, which I have no problem with. You know, that's y'all. You feel me? And I just chose to go straight, and I haven't been platinum since.
Well, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is General Fudder. Most of you know me as Butt. And it's a prognostication of the emancipation and the declaration of my finance experience. And wait a second. I just have to ask my sidekick, Existential. Are we recording this? I just want to make sure that we're not recording this because I'm still I'm sort of I'm not sure if I have the wherewithal or the fortitude to the strength to stand on the subject matter. That's why I want you to erase this recording. So there's it's no secret, everyone. I'm making an announcement here. Sorry for the long intro. It made sense to me. Really doesn't matter if it doesn't make sense to you. I have about thousands of years of experience in finance, and it seems that I found an angle that would possibly promote first movers advantage, because would you know, Richard Hart, he said if you want to pretty much do anything on Pulse Chain, he said do it yourself. Imagine him telling everybody that he doesn't work for everyone while he gallivants along the streets in some type of nondescript locale in Europe somewhere, parading high-end goods. right Existential, you think that was funny, Existential? laugh, okay? Don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me. Okay. So right. I see you all coming into the room. Right. So what we have here is the zebra that's not in the room. And it's no secret that Pulse Chain has been. Excuse me. I'm not accepting any questions right now because I have to stand on my pulpit. Okay, stand on my pulpit. See, the purpose of where I'm here is because I like Richard, although many of you think I don't. You know, I think that those of you who believe that I don't like him are, you know, pretty much salty. You're salty that I along with Existential, we both, you know, we're very successful in our, crowdfunding, and have given millions of dollars away to the community. And go figure, you guys are just so ungrateful. You know, you know, it, you know, you have to look at what's in front of you, and what's in front of you is a wide lane, if you will, a wide lane and an open opportunity to fleece and grift. No, I don't really mean that. I'm being facetious, of course. I don't. I'm not a proponent of scamming. I'm not an advocate for people who do rug pulls. I'm not at all. Not at all. So, Existential, I'm a little hungry. Could you fix me some toast, pumpernickel? Pumpernickel. You heard me. Yeah, the jam, the preserve. Yeah. Apply the jam on the pumpernickel. No. And on the other slice, give me some jam with some margarine, parquet, butter. As I digress. So I think there's this chasm, if you will, a wide chasm that's present, even though we know that Richard, Mr. Gucci himself, a little Louis here, a little Prada there, Anyway, we know that Mr. Louis Vuitton is entangled or embroiled in this battle with the SEC, and in his absence, there's this void, it's a vacuum, and what I would say is because I like Pulse Chain. I'm a supporter of Pulse Chain, and I think that this is a golden opportunity for all of us. And when I say all of us, I mean for people to build on the chain and introduce different products. See, Existential and I, we have first movers advantage. There's Ethereum, they had their GMX fork, and we did our protocol is basically a fork of GMX and Aave, and introducing opportunity for you to get rugged if you're not careful. I said the R word again. Excuse me. I didn't mean to be pejorative. If you're offended, I don't care. Well, in any case, so we took advantage of the opportunity because it was ripe for the picking. If we didn't do it, someone else would. I mean, that's just the truth. And I figured with my, and I was, sort of playing with you when I said I have thousands of years. I really have close to thousands of years, to be honest with you. I've lived multiple lifetimes. So you should consider yourselves lucky to have me in your community, because without a person like me, General Butt, you know, you'd pretty much suffer the consequences. You would. You really would. You know, I mean, who else can introduce 3 different projects in a decent amount of time? You know, I have good developers, resources, thanks to you all that gave us bountiful, handsome amount of sacrifice monies, and we've given you the projects that have untold millions of dollars in volume. You know, that should say a lot, but you know, unfortunately, our esteemed Richard Hart, wink wink, is pretty much not really paying attention to us, which I think is it's a disservice. I really do think out of all the builders, you know, this is why I want to corral. I think out of all the builders, I'm the most how would I say it? You know, existential. What do you think I am? I don't know. Maybe charming. You think I'm charming? Where's my toast? Did you make? Why is it taking you so long to give me my pumpernickel with jam and the other one with margarine? Why is it taking so long? Excuse me, everyone. I have to address this with you know, existential. So I'm waiting. Oh, you wanted what? What was it? Sesame seed, poppy seed. Okay. Don't embarrass me. This is the second time on stream. This is this being recorded? No. Make sure this is not being recorded. This is the second time you're doing this. We're live. We have an audience here. We have an audience. I'm trying to convince everyone to listen to me and follow everything that I'm saying to the T. And what you're doing is you're being incredibly disruptive. I asked you for pumpernickel bread. Apply some cheese on it now. Now that you're making me you're making me wait and suffer. Now you're going to have to add more ingredients onto the bread. That's what you're going to have to do. Shave the cheese. What type of cheese? I don't know. Parmesan, something. Think of something existential. I can't think of everything for you. The nerve. Anyway, but where was I? So, everyone. Before I was rudely interrupted, I think that in the absence of the esteemed Richard Gucci Hart, that it's just really realistically it's time for us to grab the bull by the horns and lead. I mean, I've been supportive of all the founders here. I've been pretty much a proponent, an advocate, even a indirect representative, because I really want to see Pulse Chain win. I really want to see all of us win. In terms of in Hex and, you know, Richard Hart tokens, you know, I'm not really sure that they are going to really perform very high in this next cycle, because, you know, you got to think about market cap and, you know, the valuation of these things, because they truly matter to me. You know, I would imagine or surmise that you know, maybe we might, if we're lucky, see a 10x among all the Richard Hart tokens versus my coin, which is like there's upward potential. There's no ceiling. And you know, I think all the builders coins will outperform all RH Maxi coins. You know, what do you existential. Existential. I'm asking you for a simple bread. Add a refreshing beverage to my bread, okay? Add a refreshing beverage. I don't care what type. Add a cool, refreshing beverage, because I'm quite parched. You have me talking here. My throat is dry, and I'm looking strange, thanks to you. I'm looking. What am I paying you for? What am I paying you for? Listen, I'm not accepting questions. You're supposed to be doing your job. Excuse me again, folks, while I was rudely interrupted because, existentialist is just having a great deal of issues listening and following instructions. Okay, let me add another caveat to everything that's going on here, because of course we always have to think of the fact that there is great potential with Pulse Chain, and the builders were doing great work. I think we'll be a leading ecosystem. Unfortunately, we have a certain segment of individuals who are Richard Hart token supporters. They're pretty much toxic, and I think that it'll be in the best interest for all of us to get together and break them. But this is why one of the reasons that we have so many millions that we crowdfunded and raised is because we know what we're talking about. And I mean, mainly me, existential. I'm grooming him, but I'm giving him a chance because I see potential in him. But I'm trying to work and support other chain builders and things of that nature. Because the RH Maximals, I mean, they're deplorable. There's no reasoning with those guys. There's nothing. It's just oh my God! Like you should hear them when they speak. Like, it's embarrassing. Like they just want to hold on to delayed gratification and staking hex. I mean, I don't see how the T-share rate can magically improve the price of hex. Go figure. I mean, can anyone in the audience here explain that to me? You see? Those guys, those RH Maxis are just, I believe they're doing things in bad faith, and it's counterproductive overall. I think it's counterproductive to what we have here, what Richard Prada Hart, what he's what we have here with Pulse Chain. We got the airdrops, and here we are. And I firmly believe, with my experience under my belt, and the fact that I also am the creator of the crypto the exclusive group, with only certain people can come into the group, because I don't have the time to entertain folks that do not have the same mental capacity like me. I mean, I'm one of a kind. Haven't you noticed? You gotta notice. I mean, come on now. And I just cannot believe I'm still waiting for this piece of bread, this toast. When is this guy ever gonna get it together, guys? Like, ladies and gentlemen, can you believe this? I've been talking to you all for for what, 10, 15 minutes or so, and I still haven't received my pumpernickel bread. Okay, you know what? How about you toast it? Yeah, I want it toasted. Yeah. You have a kangaroo soup? Yeah, with or without the hooves? No, I'll keep the hooves in the bowl. Yeah, it's refreshing. Along with my beverage. Think of something, please. Just think. Existential, think. So yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah, about these maxis, they they're completely intolerable. They're just so narrow-minded. So I mean, Richard Hart just created a situation where he's taking somewhat of a break. He's taking somewhat of a step back. Okay, he's taking like a step back, right? And so moving forward, you have this band of individuals that want to continuously speak the truth about crypto, and I really, the truth they're talking about is a truth I don't necessarily agree with, because the truth that I have is the fact that I've launched projects. What are they doing? Except talking, making music, and being toxic. Like, what's going on? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. We have to break them. I mean, there's no other way. There's just no other way. That should be high on the priority list. I mean, high on the priority list. Make sure that when you get on their streams, I'm talking, Pulse Nation and people of that nature, and they just have like crazy streams. Like, these streams are just so like off-putting. I mean, I really can't believe like half of the things those guys say. They're so crazy, like they're out of their mind. Like, it's just unbelievable. Like, these guys are just like, can you believe it? Can you talk about like abusing the rights of freedom of speech? Like, these guys, I mean, oh my goodness. Like, what are we doing? What are we talking about? I have no idea. In any case, I mean, this is so embarrassing. My throat is like, like I'm parched, and Existential disappeared, and I'm just left here with all of you listening to me. Like, I can't do everything on my own. What do I have Existential for? Why are you even here if you're not helping your general butt?